Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back, my beautiful friends. I am Hania, and this is our safe space to learn and grow together, to step into our power with confidence and grace. Today's video topic is going to be very, very interesting, and it's going to be a shifting point for most of you, especially those who have not started any kind of inner work or journaling. What I mean by inner work is taking the time to reflect at your limiting beliefs and mindfully doing the steps required to change those limiting beliefs. So today's topic is about how to look at your life like a scientist. The mindset of a scientist is that they love their experiment. They're not fed up of failing. They like failing because they see failure as a means to get data. And as much data you have, the more you are successful. The more you know of the ways that don't work, the more you know what not to do next time so that you win. I'm talking about specifically goals. When sometimes we feel like when we are setting goals for the new year, we notice that we've been setting those goals for the past 3 or 4 years and we've still not been able to achieve those goals. What results in that realization is a sense of deep guilt and fear and shame, which either forces us to stop setting higher goals next time, or it causes to feel emotional numbness. It will fill us with thoughts like, yes, I want this goal that I want to achieve it, but maybe not that much. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe my choices or my interests have changed. Maybe these goals don't align anymore with me. The truth is, you actually care deeply about those goals or values, and the reason, the proof of this realization that you care deeply about those goals is that you haven't been able to forget them even after so many years of not being able to achieve them. You're just frustrated with the same result again and again and feeling stuck because you don't know how to move forward. The problem is not about motivation. I will give you some tips and which will hopefully help you recover and change your mindset from judgmental to scientist. So you will learn to look at your life like a scientist. Tip number 1 is to start journaling. The term journaling is not something fancy. It's something very important for our survival. It's like our survival as a person. We have to deeply stick to our identity. And what is our identity? It is a story that we keep telling ourselves as again and again, that so much that it becomes part of who we are. So if you don't keep a record of things that you want to tell yourself again and again, your identity will be shaped by the thoughts of those around you, by the media that you consume, and by the environment, the type of situation in which you are in. So what I recommend is to, if you already have a goal that you've wanted to achieve for a long time and you are now finally ready to let go of old limiting beliefs and achieve that goal, I want you to write down all of the previous events in which you figured that you failed to achieve that goal. I want you to write down the reasons of your failure. Like, think critically like a scientist, not like a judgmental person, not like a person who shames himself or herself. I want you to really look at the causes of the failures. And next time you set a goal for yourself, don't treat it like a do or die situation. Treat it like an experiment. Open your mind to curiosity. Let yourself see yourself fail. Because when you fail, you're like, oh, maybe it didn't work that way. Maybe I'll try this next time and it might work then. What journaling will give you is, you will have a lot of data, you will have a lot of incidents, and you will notice that one or two limiting beliefs are keep repeating all the time. So you take those patterns of repetition and you learn something important about yourself. Maybe it's a belief that came from your childhood. Maybe it's a limiting belief that you set for yourself. Maybe it's totally against the norms of your social environment in which you are living right now. And here's a journal prompt. Write down What do I feel when I think about setting a goal higher than what I'm comfortable with? Do I feel like I'll repeat the same mistakes that I did in the past? Do I feel like I will not be able to be disciplined enough? Do I feel like my friends or my social circle will not like the new version of myself, and then I'll have to face loneliness because I won't be able to relate to them anymore? What is it? Note that thing down. Reach the core, the crux of it. That's how you will understand what the main issue is here. Tip number 2. Life rewards action, not planning or dreaming. A scientist does not wait for the perfect formula to begin. A scientist takes the actions based on the knowledge that he or she has, and then collects the result, and then changes it, rectifies it, changes his methods, and tries again. So instead of taking a big leap, try running towards your goal in small steps. For example, you want to have your own website. Instead of waiting for the perfect website name idea to come to you, or the perfect visuals or color scheme to come to your mind, start a blank website first. Then run it for a few days, for a while. See how it looks, see how it feels. Then if some new ideas come to you, add that and keep on adding and changing. And it's such a beautiful time to be alive in this world. And I just realized this yesterday, is that social media now with AI, it does not reward people who produce excellent polished result. It rewards people who are willing to learn, fail, and rectify along the way, in front of a whole crowd, in front of people. So, for example, I started this YouTube channel just because I wanted to get rid of this limiting belief that I have to be good at something in order to start. So I'm just letting myself see what works for me, and that's the kind of mindset that I want you to have for yourself too. So what's the smallest version that you can do today to achieve your goal or to reach that goal? You don't have to paint the whole painting in one go. You can just try a small prototype today and see how it looks. Then you can try a bigger next time and then go on. Tip number 3, and it is very, very important: don't share your goal or your idealized vision with anyone, not even your closest friends. Why? Because they're not going to judge you, but you yourself are going to start thinking from their perspective, and you're going to start thinking that they are judging you, and you'll be looking at yourself from another person's mind. What the hell are you doing in his mind? Get back into your own mind. So in order to save yourself from a lot of social anxiety and trouble, I would advise you to not to share your goals with anyone before you've gathered enough information. By information, I mean you've practiced achieving that goal, moving forward in that direction for a few months, and you're somewhat sure of your current situation, your current discipline levels, so much that you can predict with confidence that whether you're going to achieve this goal in a certain time or not. Tip number 4, and this is going to complete this video and give you a proper tool to start working right now. It will give you a lot of clarity, I promise, inshallah. What is your goal? If it's something that's like a fantasy in your mind, what's the smallest thing that you can do right now? What's the done for now version? Often when we dream about good things, often when we dream about our visions, we see what I call the Pinterest version of our dreams in our mind, and those things don't really align with us. A good test for this, and I share this with my clients when I coach them one-on-one, I share them that if you are imagining a future for yourself, and you see yourself from the eyes of an outsider, and you see yourself doing your day-to-day activities, then that vision is just a fantasy, and you're never going to achieve that. if you are able to imagine yourself in a way that you are inside your body, and the environments are familiar, and like the experience is believable, and when you're doing something, this is called dissonance and assonance. So when you're connected to your body, inside your body, you're seeing the life, the life of your future through your own eyes. That is when I can tell that this vision is going to be achievable. This vision is really great. So, what I want you to do is don't entirely give up the fantasizing, the daydreaming part of yourself, because that's also important. But once you get enough motivation, I want you to look at yourself, your current surroundings, your current self, acknowledge your weaknesses, and with those weaknesses and with those limitations in front of you, ask yourself, what's the minimum viable thing that I can do right now in order to start moving in that direction? And then do that. Let the dream, let the vision, let it give you fuel, and let your hard work, let your actions take you there. So that's it for today. I hope it